Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, you stupid fuckers. We are so glad to have you here. I'm Alex with my co-host, Geoffrey Asmus. Jeff, how you doing, bro?
Oh, man, you guys, that was Alex's second attempt at the intro. Can you imagine that? He actually had another take that wasn't as good as what he said. He said, "What's up, you baby back bitches?"
And then James, can you up my mic a little bit?
Yeah.
I can't compete with Jeff's
I
dumb
am
voice.
loud.
That's very loud.
1, 2, 3.
high.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I think it's good.
Okay, we're good. Sorry.
Oh, the alpha triumphs over the beta within 1 minute of the episode. I mean, he cannot compete with a man with testosterone.
You know, you've got like a falsetto-y. It's short bus falsetto.
It's a dying lizard. It's a dying lizard sound.
Yeah.
Short bus falsetto.
Yeah.
That would be my album. If I ever come out with a country album, that's what it'll be.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Drago, my esteemed co-host.
My boy.
Haven't seen you in a little bit.
It's
Drago
been-
had a big thing this week.
Oh, you want
Auditions for JFL.
Just for laughs? And wait, did you want to talk about that though next week?
No, we'll talk about this now. We'll talk about it now.
Okay, cool.
And then whatever. Yeah.
All right, okay, cool.
We'll talk about
Just for laughs auditions, the big festival in Montreal. They're seeing me.
Drago, they're auditioning him. They're taking a look at him.
They're
They think he
seeing-
has some of the best dating material in the country.
They're seeing me for the third time to see how much I've grown.
Yeah, they're seeing. Is he still 6'6"? Is he still? He's still 6'6". Okay.
The problem was when I auditioned a couple of years ago, I was doing they were trying to do because I had my best set this one, which I guess I should have had my
You
best
should
set.
get better every year. Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
I was trying to do these because they were saying you have to have like a hook. You have to sell yourself.
You gotta sell yourself.
So,
like my mom was sold into sex trafficking, and that's how I
yeah,
became
some
a
people are like, I'm half
comedian.
Colombian, half Irish, so that means or whatever.
Yeah.
That ain't me. That ain't
means
me.
my potatoes have heroin in them.
right. So I was trying, like my first couple auditions, I was trying to do all these basketball jokes. Like I played college basketball. Isn't that like interesting?
Oh, right.
But they weren't my best jokes. They never were.
Yeah, in the end, you have to be funny.
So
in the end, you have to just be funny. I heard Alex did well.
I did my A set, and I had a really good set. I was
Yeah.
really, really, really proud of it.
It's
One
gonna
of those
be huge for the pod.
could be if I get Montreal.
If he gets we're going global, baby.
Well,
Alex goes to Montreal.
we will do we'll do a live pod from my hotel room in
We will.
Montreal.
We will do poutine. You're an idiot poutine that we will sell.
Honestly, we'll go. It'll be fun.
There we go.
But yeah, I had one of those sets, dude. It's just like I was more nervous than I thought I would be.
Yeah.
And
It's your final chance to break it in the industry.
100%.
White men get 3 chances. This is your third.
This was
is
it. And
Don't let us down.
got off and immediately guzzled a couple beers and just felt so good.
Oh,
it was
wow.
great.
The post crush beer, one of the best feelings in the world.
Especially too, because it's like you've seen those auditions too, where it's like sometimes people who aren't as good have great sets. Some people who are great,
Some people overthink it, or they get too confident and they don't really put a set it together. Yeah.
One guy before the set was like, "So have you guys read your material? Have you guys do you guys know what you're gonna say?" And we're like, "Do we know what we're gonna say?" What do you mean? Do you know? This is for Montreal. This is for the
They
biggest
don't know what
festival.
they're gonna say. That's some people
the
do that.
world.
Some people just never prepare, and then
Do you
they
know
still
what?
crush.
Do I know what I'm gonna say? Oh yeah, I rock the
Oh.
Patagonia.
Oh, we got a video of Alex here. He's wearing his classic gray Patagonia. That's really what you went with?
Yeah.
A gray T-shirt under a gray Patagonia.
It's actually a blue T-shirt under a gray
with some
Patagonia.
slightly graying hair. I mean,
Is my hair looking that gray?
I mean, I don't think it's fully, but I think there's a few. You have a few gray hairs.
I do.
Come on.
I got a few
Nothing wrong.
grays.
I have a couple of gray hairs on my balls.
I can't lie, dude. I kind of rock this set. I'm really hyped about it.
I mean, that's your neighborhood, Streeterville
Yeah.
in Chicago. A working class Irish neighborhood. Those people love
there's
you.
this girl in the left corner who's not digging the set quite
No.
yet. So I can't.
Oh, you can't.
I can't
watch
really.
clip.
I can't. Oh, there we go. You got a little smile from the redhead.
That's why when you post clips, you don't show audience members, because there's always going to be one person
Yeah.
who's not laughing, and it just ruins your soul.
Okay, no, James, no audio.
We
this.
can't play it.
No,
I
don't play
can't
it.
even show them
Because James, you won't even sell. James won't even give this to me yet. It's an embargo. Right now, right?
Really? You can't get the clip yet? Okay.
He said it's embargo for a month, correct, James?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the world's salivating for Alex's set.
I actually, because I'm going.
Breaking up is actually sad.
Because I'm going to New York in a few weeks, so I was going to use this to submit to stuff, but I think I already.
When are you going to New York?
Probably like April 20-something for a
Oh,
week.
right after I clean the town up.
Yeah.
They'll be done with white men by then.
Yeah. Once you do all your small towns are like this, and big cities are like this.
I'm a New York 7 and a Des Moines Auga. That's a good one, actually.
I fucking a Wendy's. Yeah, or whatever it is.
What the hell?
Whatever your joke is.
I don't fucking a Wendy. You don't even know my act anymore.
I can fucking Long John Silver's. I'm a Long John Silver's 9, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm going there in a few weeks. I think it is kind of nice now after a few trips there. You can just kind of get shows pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yep. Well, when we move there, possibly. Podcast.
Cliffhanger.
We're thinking about moving to New York. Podcast. Yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
fellow
podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, other podcasts.
We're gonna be bringing some Midwest charm to the East Coast, perhaps.
Don't you know?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're gonna. God, if you start talking like that, I will not be around you anymore.
Oh, don't you know?
Alex tries to act like growing up in Northbrook was a rural agrarian
You're an
lifestyle. Oh, our Panera sometimes ran out of bread.
Yeah, Northbrook was the shit. Northbrook ruled.
I think we were both from very similar suburbs.
Except I had a good time.
What do you mean? I had a great time. I was the king.
You were, you were the king of the virgins.
A high school classmate saw me the other day and said, a middle school too. They're like, I remember when you won the geography bee, 7th grade. People still remember.
People remember me as kind of a douchebag. So.
Oh, and isn't that interesting?
Isn't that
kindness wins in the end.
The nice guys actually don't finish.
You
last.
were a bully, weren't you? Didn't we talk?
I
about
wasn't
this
a bully. I was just a dick.
You just didn't give people the time of day.
I thought I was. I
Were you
absolutely
rude
thought I
to
was the shit.
teachers?
No.
You weren't. You weren't like
no.
a kid that's like, I'm not doing fucking math. I'm going to the NBA.
No. I knew I wasn't going to the NBA.
Oh, okay.
But actually, it was like,
What was your GPA?
My GPA was a 3.1.
In college or high school?
High school.
What about college?
Like a 2.9.
Wow, a 2.9.
Yeah, 2.9.
Probably about the
2.8.
national average, probably. Honestly.
Definitely never went below a 2.8.
James, could you look at what the national college average GPA is? I'd
Wait,
be interested to know that.
I actually never brought this story. This is an interesting story about high school.
Okay.
My ACT.
Oh, the average is GPA is around 3.15. Wow, that's higher.
Me
than I thought.
being a little bit below average, the average
This is
intelligence.
Alex
that checks
is a
out.
B- C+ person.
No questions.
That's so funny. But then again, I wonder what I am in dick size. So we're probably similar.
So I got a 23 on my ACT, which is not very good.
Whoa, that's not good.
It's embarrassing.
Your first, did you not study or
Well,
did you study?
I did like some people do like the pre-test stuff or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I did some of that, took it, 23. It's bad.
23.
That's bad.
That's James, I hate to say it. Can you look up what percentile 23 on the ACT is? Drago,
Yeah.
that's really
We'll look it up. We'll look it up. We'll look it up before I do this story.
Okay, because I want to see what you ended up. Did you get higher? Or is that
No, that was the one I took. I just
You didn't take it again?
No.
You were that good at basketball?
Yeah.
Wait, the 23 is in about the 70th percentile in most things.
Composite.
Yeah,
It's
so that's
70th, so it's about a C minus.
No, it's not.
That's a C. That's a
70th
C-.
percentile.
No, the 20.
23 is 70%. That's what that graph means. Composite score. You were in the 70th percentile.
Yeah, but that would be the 50th percentile. Wouldn't that be average?
Yes. So you are above average. Yeah. And this you are above average. Yeah. You're about
I'm a couple
but
points
an
above
average would be an F.
Yeah, but that's not
That's
what.
not- it's
That's
not-
not
it's
how
not
you.
a
That's
good
not how you do these
comparison.
data. That's not how you do this data.
It's not a good comparison. It's just funny. Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Alex has triumphed
I
in
am.
statistics.
I have
once.
one. I have one thing on you now.
You I mean, barely.
in academia.
What
Okay.
was your score, Jeff?
I got a 32.
We
So
do
So I
need
was in the 96th percentile.
There you
So
go.
Jeff
no big
being in the
deal. No
96
big deal.
again.
GPA around 3.5, 3.8 in high school, 3.5 college.
Very nice.
You know,
But also, I never had sex in either of them. So
autism wins. Autism speaks.
Autism speaks, and it doesn't talk during sex. Okay.
Autism will get you. Well, you can remember a lot of stuff.
I can remember a lot of stuff. Absolutely. It's
So-
not, it's what was the ACT score?
So I got a 23, and then and those so
Notre
those-
Dame was going to accept you with a 70th percentile.
they accepted a bunch of kids with lower. Like there was a guy on my team that had like a 19 or something like that. or 18.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! So it's just because of bad. You wouldn't get in with that normally.
No, of course
Like, you
not.
couldn't go to Notre Dame with a 20.
Really hard to explain sometimes how fucking awesome I was at basketball at one point.
Drago was
Jeff
so
really
good at
Jeff really
basketball.
can't believe it.
I can't. It's insane.
But yeah, so here's what happens. There's a website where all these colleges they put. So you can look up in the Chicagoland area what kids got into what colleges,
Really?
and what and what the ACT scored. Oh no, you can.
What?
Sorry. You can look up. Sorry, you can look up the colleges
Yeah.
and who they've accepted from certain areas
Uh-huh.
and what those ACT scores were. So you can. So in the
Why would someone need to do that?
there's a website where, in case like some colleges like so you know colleges like aren't being biased or whatever or something like that.
Oh wow.
So you can see in the Chicagoland area that Notre Dame probably took I don't know however many, let's say 200 kids from the Chicago area
Oh
maybe,
yeah.
and then you see their ACT
Were
scores.
you the lowest?
There's all these 31, 32, 33 kids, and then there's this one blue dot. That's a 23, and that's mine. And it did say Glenbrook North, like high school. So somebody like
You
called.
threw the average
My
off.
principal told me that he got a call, a voicemail from
What?
somebody being another parent from another town, being like, "Who's this kid, and who does he know, and how did he go to Notre Dame?" And he's like, "I don't think I'm gonna call him back, but somebody's complained about your score."
You were the reason people are like that the colleges are unfair. They're
Essentially,
like they can't let the good students in, but this 23 got in.
it was somebody complained about my 23.
Oh my God! You know they had a kid who was like got a 28, and
Yeah,
they thought
yeah.
he was smart enough. They're like, how did Jimmy not get in?
Yeah.
They got a 23. Jimmy can't go in.
Yeah.
Oh
Genuine.
my
There's
God.
500,000 high school seniors that play basketball every year. 300 of them
Go
go
to
to
D1
go to high
colleges.
major schools.
And you
Sorry, bitch. I was excellent.
Sorry, Jimmy. The kid can dunk.
Sorry, bud.
Guess you'll just have to pursue philosophy another time.
Yeah,
another
your-
lifetime.
Your double major can wait,
Yeah.
you bitch. You
Drago's
loser.
got a bench to sit on.
I got a bench to sit on and to major in communications.
Oh my
You
God.
fucking loser.
Fucking Jimmy.
Yeah.
You should apologize to him. That's fucking
Nice.
kid's
Sorry.
mom.
No,
This
I'm not
fucking
gonna
kid's-
apologize
What
to
if he
dumb
threw
dude.
his life off? What if this kid was like a guy, his room was painted
Listen.
green and gold. He's been a
If I-
fighting Irish fan his whole life.
If I didn't average a whopping 7 points per game my sophomore year and help us get to the NCAA tournament, I would apologize. But sometimes you got to go 2 for 6 from 3 and help your team get to the tourney.
It's Jimmy McGurk. He's a proud Irish boy. He's wanted to go to Notre Dame his entire
Notre
life.
Dame was one of my dream schools too.
Really?
Yeah,
For a Serbian,
yeah,
not Catholic.
yeah.
You're everything they stand against.
Well, growing up, they were like one of the only teams that were good that like had a bunch of white dudes.
Oh, the truth comes.
That makes sense.
It's
though.
not also. Yeah, it's also not. No, like Iowa and Wisconsin did too.
For
Wisconsin
sure.
was
You just look at guys. Oh, yeah, how can I get to this level?
Yeah, you're like, yeah. How can I be
Gonzaga?
Like Gonzaga was, yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah.
Gonzaga was like, how is it legal for them to still have only 11 white players?
how are they?
Gonzaga, how are they good? You know?
Right. Yeah. They're yeah. Like how are they
would
still
always
top
choke.
five?
They always choke though.
Every time they're bounced by a less white team every time.
Yeah.
They're always bounced by a
fucking,
less white
who's
team.
that tall, gangly guy?
Chet Homer. He's from Minnesota.
He's
He's from Minnehaha.
He's gonna be an absolute flop in the NBA.
Because he grew up near you.
Yeah, he has my build. I bet I could beat that guy up. If I was
you
his
were
height.
7'1".
If I was 7'1", I could beat the shit out of Chet Holmgren. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Chet.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna beat the
I'm
shit
going
out of you.
after you.
When you come to play the Bulls next year.
Yeah.
Or the
I'll be
Knicks.
waiting
Or the
outside.
Knicks.
Oh,
Jeff
man.
will come. Jeff's gonna get
You ever play against Chet? I guess no. He's
No,
way
of course.
younger than you.
I'm-
Who's the most famous player you played against?
The most famous?
That was on the court when you were on the court.
like Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker? You played Kemba Walker?
Well, I only got like a couple minutes of that game, but I was out
Wow,
there. Yeah.
you played
that game
Kemba.
specifically.
Wow.
Andre Drummond played the game.
Oh, wow. Kemba
Start-
Walker
started
made me a
against
lot
Andre
of money
Drummond.
in college.
Really? You bet on UConn?
Skywalker, UConn. They made that run. They won the Big East tournament.
Did you pick them to go to the?
Yeah, I won it all.
Jesus.
I made like $1,000.
And,
One of the biggest.
and he
one of the-
smoked it all away, folks. You guys don't know Jeff used to smoke a ton of weed.
Oh, I used to be a huge stoner. Actually, how did you know I wanted to talk about that?
I didn't see.
I wrote that on my fucking notebook.
Your
ladies
notebook
and
is
gentlemen.
chicken
the
scratch.
guy,
I can never
me
know
and
that.
Drago, we have a connection, people.
Yep.
We hate each other, but there's a psychic connection.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about my old weed habit. You never a stoner?
I was a stoner when I moved in with Chris. I became a stoner for a couple of years.
Oh yeah.
Then I got fat. I gained like 25 pounds.
Did
I was-
you? Dan,
yeah.
you had the Grinch. We could have been two Grinches.
Mhm.
Two Grinches in a pod.
I remember when I was I knew I got fat when I was up with you and Minnie at Sisyphus, and I was like,
I
looked
caused
really
you
fit.
to have a realization about your body.
I was like, Jeff doesn't look great. Then I looked down at myself and I was like, why am I looking? I kind of look like Jeff right now. I kind of look like fucking
Oh,
Jeff's
is that
down
when the
there.
girl tried to hook up with both of us? No,
Which one?
I'm just kidding because that would never happen. They always go for Alex. They always go for Alex, don't they?
You know, my lukewarm 20.
Women, they're not frightened by Alex. They're like, they see him do comedy and they're like, I could do that. They're like, oh, I guess anyone can do it.
I guess yeah.
You know how
yeah.
many women Alex inspires to do comedy? They're like, anyone can be funny, I guess.
I always think it's interesting when people's girlfriends do start to do stand-up. It happens. We don't want to get into it.
I don't think so.
All right, let's not get into it. Jesus. I said it's interesting.
It would be interesting. If my girlfriend, actually, you know, you're right. If my girlfriend,
If Squeeze,
now that I think
listen, I'll
about,
tell you
okay,
something.
now that I'm thinking about it, if my girlfriend got into, I wasn't thinking about it right. I would not want Aaron to do stand up. No.
If Squeeze got into stand-up, it would be over. I'll tell you right now.
What if
Hey,
she?
Squeeze. It ain't happening, babe. It ain't happening. I need you to keep flying around the country doing whatever the hell
All
you do.
Alex has is the jokes. If you get more Laugh Factory spots in Maine than Alex, it's over. Gun in the mouth. It's over.
You already are winning in every other category.
If you're featuring at the Louisville Chuckle Hut instead of Alex, I don't think that's gonna work.
If you get that Mustangs in Beloit date and they ask for you back,
Oh, that's
over.
a show that deserves talking about. Mustangs and Beloit, as you might not know, audience members, is a show in Beloit, Illinois or Wisconsin. I don't know which.
I have
state's
no
actually
problem
in.
talking shit about this show.
It is the worst. It's like a cowboy-themed bar in the middle of this industrial wasteland of Beloit,
I'm doing
Wisconsin.
45 there in 2 days.
Oh my God! And you just perform. Most people don't know the show is happening. They have to turn off the jukebox, and everyone's pretty mad about it. It's just like a bunch of truckers
like a
at
biker
a bar.
bar,
It's
yeah.
a biker bar, and these people, we have nothing in common with them.
They're the scum of the earth.
They are the
all of
scum of the
them.
earth, and boy, I cannot imagine how much they hate you.
It's gonna be horrendous.
And you get $75, I think.
I know. I like what I bartered with him.
You bartered with them up.
120.
You got to 120. Okay,
Which is
that's.
I mean, this gig it's terrible. It's the worst
it's
gig.
120. Yeah, I went there once, and they had forgotten there was a show, and they just We're like, you can go home. We'll pay you.
That is the greatest.
They had not told
That's the best
anyone.
thing that could happen.
It was great, but I just drove an hour and a half. They gave me $100, and then I drove back.
It sucks, yeah, because like we're supposed to hang out. We're supposed to do Tommy's going away thing, so I won't be back till like 11.
Oh damn! Yes, you guys might remember Tommy Schneeman from a couple weeks ago. He's leaving Chicago on Thursday. Very sad.
Very sad.
Very sad. Another beta gone. Alex's allies grow thinner by the day.
It's funny that you call yourself the alpha.
I am by far the alpha.
You are such a little bitch.
I could toss you around emotionally in a second.
That's not true.
I bet I could beat the shit out of you.
You're only good with numbers and remembering like dates.
I could dig deep verbally.
No, you
I
can't.
can make you cry.
No,
I've
actually. Can I talk about the one time I almost made you cry?
When? I don't even remember.
This was over quarantine. Oh.
No,
okay.
Actually,
we will follow up with this story right after a word from our actual sponsors. That's right, guys. We have our first sponsor.
An incredible transition by Drago right there.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good transition.
This is true, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a real sponsor now. I know before, actually, Don's Gun Depot. We had to drop Don's Gun Depot. They were indicted on federal weapons trafficking charges. It was discovered that Don's Gun Depot was the #1 provider to the MS-13 cartel for automatic weapons. So we will no longer be sponsored by Don's Gun Depot. Eddie's Body Armor, though, is still a go if you're into that. So here's a message from our real sponsor now.
Support for the You're an Idiot podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped Performance Package, the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code IDIOT20 at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 8 million balls.
Manscaped.com is providing more reading for Alex than 4 years of college ever did.
That's true.
Reading that ad copy is the only written word he sees all week that's not a DM to a blonde. Manscaped is teaching this man how to read, and it's teaching me how to feel good about my body again.
Oh, yeah.
This is the weed whacker. You stick it up your nose.
Mm-hmm.
You wish it had cocaine in it, but it's good enough where I don't even use it if it doesn't, okay? Then we got the lawnmower. This is the one that you just put this right on your fucking balls, and you think it's going to cut them, but it reduces cuts.
Is there a light on that?
Nicks. There's a LED light on here. I believe it also gets Bluetooth. No, I made that up. But wouldn't that be? It might be coming out soon. They got some things in the work in the lab, I feel. Well, I used it. My girlfriend a couple weeks ago, she told me not to take my boxers off because my balls smelled too badly.
Oh, my God.
I was cock-blocked by poor testicle hygiene. Not anymore. Now that I've got the crop preserver lotion, I put this thing on. My baby is hanging from my balls like a calf to an udder. She can't get off them. I'm like, babe, unclench your jaw. I got a pod. But she's like, oh, they feel so good. Oh, your balls feel so good.
Because of Manscaped, Jeff's finally getting...
I'm fucking and sucking again because of Manscaped. You use Manscaped, you might just be fucking and sucking again. They can't promise that, but I will. They also got the crop reviver spray. It's like when you have like a dried out piece of fruit and then you put it in water and it expands.
You use Manscaped, you'll lose your virginity by 26 like Jeff did.
If you start using Manscaped now and follow the same regimen I am, you will lose your virginity before Trump is president again. They also give you this neat little newspaper, this old-timey newspaper. It looks like a newspaper that's like, do the Germans have souls? The Japs are coming. The Japs are coming, the newspaper says. We might have to edit that one out. But otherwise, Manscaped, great product. It cannot cure you of a love for shitting on white races, though. You're still going to like that. Manscaped, 20% off. Idiot20, code manscaped.com.
Manscaped.com. Italians are people, and Manscaped's the best.
Yes.
And we're back.
Oh, what a beautiful, very funny, I bet.
Very funny.
We haven't recorded it
ad-read.
yet, but it is going to be funny. This is a little behind the curtains.
Jesus.
Anyway, the last time we made Jeff cry, we were at your old place.
My old place.
And
Which
we were
old place?
The Wolf Den.
Oh, the Wolf
on
Den.
Wolfram and Sheffield.
In Lakeview, Chicago. Great place. Great
So
place.
we were like shitting on you about because you were saying something along the lines of like how you hadn't like gone down on this girl. Do you remember this?
I do remember this. Oh yeah, I did
What?
almost cry.
And Jeff was like,
what
like,
was
Jeff,
the actual context
we were
of
like,
that?
you got to go down on her, man. Why aren't you going down on her? And you were like, I will. I just haven't yet. We're like, you fucked up.
Oh yeah,
fucked
things
up.
like that make me really
We're like,
anxious.
you fucked up, dude. You fucked up. And we were just like, I was kind of dancing around, screaming how Jeff fucked up. This girl was gonna hate him and never come back. And then Jeff was like, I am gonna cry now. I am gonna cry.
No, we were
I'm about to cry.
talking about how I came quickly. And I was like, I'm ashamed of it. And you guys were like, well, you just gotta do this, and you gotta do this. And I was like,
Oh,
that made me really emotional.
Yeah, we were like,
for
you gotta
some
slow.
reason.
You gotta slow
'Cause,
down.
Like, things like that. Oh yeah. Things like
It was during a time during quarantine. We were drinking in a way.
I
that
was incredibly drunk on Halloween, and I'd just gone on a date with this girl, and it was a terrible date. And I was like, I'll never find love. And then you guys were like, well, you actually don't. You come too fast.
You
You
come
little
to.
bitch.
We were just dancing around. I was singing in unison. Jeff comes too fast. Jeff comes too fast.
And I just like, stop it. I'm gonna waterwork.
He literally said, "I'm actually gonna
I
cry."
almost did cry.
I actually
and I was, and I had met, and I had thrown 4 Hail Mary DMs that night to pass flames, and they'd all failed. I was in a weak spot. I messaged the girl I lost my virginity to on Tinder.
Oh my god! You matched with her?
No, we were still matched from all these years ago, from like 4 years ago, and I was like, "Hey, you still in town?" We hadn't talked in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, that's a sad. Oh, I
sad.
actually have a funny story.
Do you do that ever? The long range DM?
I've sent some DMs from deep in the streets, dude. I've sent some DMs from out of my zip code. I've sent
You ever
some
sent
wild
some to
ones.
blue check marks?
No.
Never? Neither
Never.
have I.
So I like a few months ago, dude, after my breakup in September.
God. Breakup, then the booster. Those are Drago's dark
Dude,
period.
my winter was tough.
His winter was tough.
Anyway, I got drunk one night and added my ex-girlfriend back on Instagram.
Oh, I do remember this.
This was, I don't know what to call it, but she lives in New York.
You
so it doesn't
added
matter.
her. You had unfollowed her at some point.
I had unfollowed her at some point. She had also unfollowed me, and then I refollowed her.
But you
right?
had to request her, I bet.
Yeah, so I
You had
requested
to
her.
Did she accept?
Here's what happened.
Oh.
Over the weekend, she accepts my request.
Wow.
Guess what happened? Literally 3 hours later after she
She
accepted.
blocked you again.
Nope.
You texted her?
Nope. She announced that she's engaged on Instagram. She posted her engagement. Fat Rock, the guy she's engaged to is hot as fuck.
Oh my god.
3 hours later.
Wait, do you think she, at the time she accepted your request, already knew she was engaged? She just hadn't posted yet?
No.
Or do you think it happened in the 3 hour period?
I think she probably had got engaged maybe a day or two before.
So she knew.
And then she was like, I'm going to post it. Wait, before I post.
Wait, but let's get Alex in on
Let's
this.
get Alex involved.
Oh, my God.
I haven't liked it. Didn't comment. I almost commented fire emoji. I almost commented an eggplant emoji.
You could not comment. an
I almost
eggplant
commented,
emoji.
so why do you still Snapchat me? Which
Oh.
she doesn't.
Oh, that would be funny.
I thought those were good riffs.
Oh, wow. Your Finsta says something different.
Your Finsta says, yeah. Stop DMing me. But dude, it was.
Oh, do
You're like-
you think that was on purpose? In your heart of hearts, do you think she did that to dig the knife deep in you?
I think it might have been like, I think she probably thought it was funny, honestly. And hey, New York. I'm not gonna say her name.
We call this one Apple.
Hey,
We
Apple.
call this one Apple.
Big Apple. Good bit, you bitch.
Hey, Big
Good
Apple.
bit. Cause she looked fucking good too.
Oh,
she looked good too.
She was hot. She was
looked
hot.
good.
You
The
hate to hear it.
the fiance looked good. They're gonna have
The
a good.
fiance was hot.
Yeah, he's like a hot. I mean, he's a classic like seems like a West Village like finance bro or whatever. But
yeah, Buddy's hot.
He's cute, man. He's got a
8
cute
turns into a 10 when they make $350K a year.
No question.
You could not compete with that. I'm a 5, and then when they see how many food vouchers I get every month, I go down to a 4.
Jeff didn't want to say food stamps.
I was gonna say food stamps, but I was like, that food voucher.
Voucher sounds better.
Thank
that's
God
okay.
you don't do that,
guys. We do need more sponsorships.
We do need more sponsorships. We're bleeding money here,
people.
So,
but yeah, it was. It's kind of a badass move on her part. I don't know, it hurt. It hurt to see.
Rude. It's rude.
Is it rude?
That was rude on her part.
How about just don't add me? How many
likes did the wedding thing get? Because I've been seeing some recently.
You know what? Let me look.
Check it out
quick.
for sure. Because I saw friends recently. Not someone I was that close to really, but they got like under 100 likes on their wedding announcement.
289 likes.
289. That's pretty good. I think it's gotta be over 200. Or you gotta kind of think things.
93 comments, but that's gonna happen. Right?
93. That's good. 293. That's good.
Damn.
Was there a number? If you got less than that, you'd be like, it's actually off.
The
proposal's off.
If I got engaged and announced it, and let's say, if I get less than a 800.
Yeah, you got to delete it then.
Well, then
you got to go back.
Then you
break
talk.
up.
Then you have the talk.
You're like, maybe we should sponsor an ad for the post or something.
Maybe we should boost it.
Maybe we could boost it a little bit. Reshoot it.
Yeah.
Get a collab going.
Big Apple, you're cold-blooded.
You gonna collab your proposal post? We gotta collab.
Hey, you need the likes. I need the likes.
Can we wait till 11 a.m.? It's peak posting time.
It's peak. Yeah.
We gotta get.
That would be so funny. Yeah. She's like looking at the ring. And the first thing she says is like I can't post this until tomorrow.
Yeah. It's not peak posting. It's past peak posting.
I
already posted a reel today. I can't post a picture tomorrow.
And that's the thing. She's like, why don't you just call your family? And you're like, well, I need the likes for for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna tell anyone? No, I got to surprise as many people as I can. Because what if they text me, but then they don't like it tomorrow? Then they don't like the post.
You gotta post all at once.
And then the algorithm thinks I'm shit.
Sad thing is, people think that way.
I would think that way, and if I ever get engaged, it'll be the most.
It'll be the social media moment of the decade.
It'll be very, very, very deliberate.
It'll break the internet.
Very diligently posted.
Jesus Christ.
It'll be
man. I cannot wait to see who you get married and what type of Cracker Jack box ring you buy her.
Oh my God! You don't think I'd go all out?
He's gonna tie a piece of straw around her finger, ladies and gentlemen, because that'll be all we have left by the time.
Something that I would love to get out there to the people.
Oh boy.
I'm not a cheap person in general. I guess I think I'm pretty middle of the road. Probably one of my flaws is that I'm really not cheap on dates. Really not cheap with women.
Are you just defending yourself out of nowhere here? Never good when you do that, ladies and gentlemen. Never good.
Well, you guys should see what Jeff does.
I'm very cheap. I'm a very cheap person. I'll admit it. I'll jump in front of that train. I want to get ahead of the story and say I'm very cheap.
What do girls say when you take them out and you're just not what they expected? You know? What do they say when you go, maybe we should split this 2022, right?
They do it, and then we don't see each other again. No, I use first date, I pay for it.
I'm paying.
I did go out with this one girl, and then she later went out with my roommate, Dan Dries. And
ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, I don't think she knew. I don't think he knew either. And then she was like, somehow it came up that he knew me, and she's like, oh, yeah. Jeff he showed up really drunk in our date. He was just weird.
Oh.
He was just like really too drunk. And I was like, I thought I was funny, but now I remember I put my arm around her on the train home and it was like, oh God.
One of the
bad.
I'll tell
really
you this.
Bad.
One of the first dates I went on, like back in like October, like right after
first date after the breakup.
Yeah.
Right.
I went out with this dentist. Cute gal. Cute gal. I think I had 3 beers in about 15 minutes, dude.
During the date?
I remember when I got to the 3rd beer, she was like, oh, like 3? And I was like, oh my God, I am
You got called out?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I shouldn't be having.
Was it because she was talking too much?
She was a quarter of the way through her first
and you'd
beer.
had 3?
And I was
That's
halfway through
rough.
my third. Well, yeah, I was just like, I definitely wasn't in the emotional state to be on a date.
Right.
I definitely wasn't in the right
You're
state
like,
to be.
shots. Let me get a shot.
Oh, I was just like,
I always bring up getting a shot.
I was like, I love Gumball Head. Fucking love this gumball. I'm like guzzling IPA, like my third IPA.
You
Just
never
like
drink
Gumball Head. Fuck yeah, I like Gumball Head.
Really? Gumball Head's good, I guess.
I like Two Hearteds. I like Gumball Head.
I like a real hoppy beer.
Hoppy.
I like a real hoppy. A little fruity citrus flavor, too.
That's my new vibe when I go to concerts now. I'm like that.
You're
I'm
the
at-
guy who sips an IPA during a
in
concert?
the back, just kind of slowly bobbing my
Oh,
head.
just nibbling on an edible in the
Oh, yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah.
I can only have like 1 milligram. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
okay.
I'm just like watching the National. Like, yeah, these guys are good.
Do you don't take out your phone during it? You gotta not take out your phone during a concert.
I don't. I'll do it. I think you're allowed one.
You're allowed one
One.
15-second story from a concert. That's the rule.
And it better fucking hit.
It
and you
better
don't get
be
another
an
chance.
interesting moment. It better not be a blurry image of them. I think this is Start Me Up or whatever.
Oh yeah, of course. Jeff at the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, the best band of all time.
You gotta be maybe during I try to do like during a guitar solo. I'll try to.
It better
snap
be
it.
a guitar solo. Yeah.
when
or a
when the
crazy-
lead. Yeah, when the lead guitarist is just fucking wailing out a 6-minute solo, that's where you go. All
But
right.
people will do it when they're like tuning their guitars between songs.
Yeah,
They're like,
"Oh,
Jack White," and Jack White's saying, "Detroit's my favorite city." or
yeah,
something.
Adam, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, dude.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh boy.
If you say I love you to a lead singer at a concert, it's because you don't love your spouse. You don't love your lover.
Wow. You don't think you can say I love you?
I love you, Nick. No,
Who's
you don't.
Nick in that scenario?
I don't know, just like some white guy name.
I thought that'd be a band. I thought
Adam.
it was a
Adam
band.
was the guy. Adam from the War on Drugs.
Oh, okay. I love Adam. I
Yeah.
love you, Elton.
That's
That'd be
Jeff.
me.
That's Jeff at the
That's
show.
my Elton.
Elton, he can't hear you from your cheap ass seats and the nosebleeds.
Elton, I wish I was brave enough to come out like you. One day, Elton.
Yeah. Just ruining 15 years of my wife's life.
Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, I mean, I would come out. Oh, if Elton John. If he was like, "You're gay," I'm like, yeah. Elton John is the greatest. He's
Who
the
would you
only
go gay
celebrity.
for?
Elton John. Elton John.
You wouldn't. Okay.
Not sexually, but he's not very good looking. But Elton John is the coolest person of all time.
Really?
He's the only celebrity I think I would cry when they die. I think I'll cry when Elton John dies.
I cried when Philip Seymour Hoffman died. I had no
See,
idea
that
why.
means nothing to me.
Really?
So actors.
Oh, I
mean
cried when
nothing.
Kobe died. I fucking.
Oh,
bawled when
I
Kobe
do
died.
remember that. Drago was out of commission when Kobe died.
When Kobe died, that was a moment, dude.
Yeah.
That hurt.
You always called yourself the White Mamba.
No. Oh, Jesus Christ! No, first off, I did not.
In
I would never.
college basketball, he's known as the White Mamba.
I would never
Everyone
disrespect
said
Kobe
that.
like that. They call me the White Camel in college.
Why?
I know they didn't call
You
me.
didn't have a nickname? Did you have a nickname?
No.
Nothing?
Never had a
Not even in
nickname.
high school?
Mm-mm.
The Serbian Thunder or something?
No. One guy.
The ethnic conflict? The ethnic cleanser?
the walking conflict.
The walking conflict.
No,
the Balkan beast.
Somebody made a highlight tape of me when I was in high school and called me the Serbian sensation.
Oh, the Serbian sensation. Wow, is that still on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll have to watch that one day.
One
We'll have
day,
to
definitely
have
not
that.
today.
Not today. I actually do have a question for you now.
Oh, let's do it.
And are you smarter than a Dragovich?
Happy Women's Month, everyone.
Women's History Month. This was sent in by a
Is
woman.
it Women's History Month or Women's Month? Or is every month?
I don't
Women's
actually
Month?
know exactly what it is. I think
Every
it's just-
month is Women's Month.
Every month is Women's Month here except September. Then we go crazy, babes. We get sexist September.
Yes, sexist
That's what it should
September.
be. Women get 11 months, then men can get all our filth out in September. You whore! Just in September.
Labor Day, where I can jack off 20 times to whatever.
Labor Day, that's where we jack off to pregnant women. Are you kidding me, America? These riffs are hidden today. That was a good edible. I'll tell you that today. I'm on a good high. I haven't been too bad.
I know.
It hasn't been
You've been
bad.
okay. I did know you were high as fuck.
Oh,
though.
of course. Sorry, I'm interesting. Sorry.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's the question. For Women's Month, Lady Month, Alex
Lady
Drago-
Month.
Ladies Month.
It's Women's Month, or as we call it, Lady Month.
Ladies Month. Ladies get in half off for during Ladies Month.
Yeah.
Free shots of Everclear for Ladies Month.
Free shots of Everclear.
What would be
jungle juice, yeah.
free shots of free Jello shots during Ladies Month. Here we go. This is the question: are you smarter than a Drago? It's Women's History Month. Drago, what happens during a woman's period?
Okay. That's great. Okay, that's really good. You got me.
Good.
Okay, hold on. I do know they. All right. Besides the bleeding,
there we go.
Why they bleed?
Oh my god, dude.
All I want to say. Here's what I do want to say. I want to guess. Here's my first guess.
A guess? You don't even have any educated. You can't.
Why they bleed?
Yeah, and why is it every month? Why does it keep happening every 28 days?
I just know. I want to say the phrase "lining of the wall" comes up to me. The lining of the wall is lining of the wall anything?
That actually is a thing. Yeah,
I know.
Lining of the uterine wall.
Lining of the uterine wall. The walls come down. The walls come down.
And the walls come tumbling down. The famous John Mellencamp song from the 70s.
The walls come. Yeah, it's when his wife was being a bitch to him.
Jesus Christ.
Joking.
Is that true? That's what it's about.
I know it's the lining of the wall. And
lining of what? What about the wall? Why does that have to do with bleeding? Why is the lining of the wall? What?
It's just.
You couldn't even fathom a guess. Do you know it has? What's a term it has to do with? There's a thing that comes out every month in the period.
Oh,
every month
yes.
We have sperm. Women have
vagina stuff.
Oh my god, dude.
He's kidding. He knows, right?
No.
You have no. Wait. What?
I just know.
Sperm go and fertilize what?
The eggs. The eggs.
So that's what.
Oh, their eggs are coming out. That's what the blood is.
Well, no, but they're preparing for the egg every month. Women's bodies get. Do I really have to give you a 6th grade health?
I just know she's either on birth control or not, baby. That's all I know.
Well, here you can.
Do I have to pull out or not, babe? Tell me.
That's all you care about.
Okay.
You can redeem yourself with this.
I don't think I can.
I think you can. They
off,
think they're finally going to come out with a male birth control. Will you use it?
Yeah.
If you have
definitely.
such Neanderthal
100%.
views like that, you have to use male birth control.
I mean, what are my Neanderthal views?
If you use male birth control, you don't need to know why women ovulate. That's the rule. If I take a dick pill, I don't have to know why your uterus
I'll definitely take
lining.
birth control pills. Okay, so the lining of the wall. So they bleed eggs. They're bleeding eggs.
Just one egg a month. Not more than one. Women only have a certain amount of eggs.
because we've got like a million eggs. They got that one.
Sperm.
They have the one egg.
We've got like a Ford motor parts assembly line, and they've got like a woman like delicately crocheting a rug or something.
I don't like that.
It's an Etsy store. Women are an Etsy store.
I feel like
what
what Jeff just said was somehow way worse than what I've been saying.
No, I'm saying that
just because I don't know doesn't mean I hate women.
No, men, because we make a lot of sperm.
I know we do.
So that's a factory, and then women don't make a lot of eggs. So that's like an Etsy store. They got to make their own unique little art pieces.
I get it, but
that's a pretty good metaphor.
Tonally, still saying they're like these weak.
It's not weak to make art. If it's weak to make art, then call me a beta.
Okay. You are. You are. Okay.
Call me
All
a
right.
beta.
So women have these periods. They sometimes they miss them. And that's bad. That's a bad time.
That's bad. Why would they miss a period?
Why would they miss a period?
Why does it stop when they're pregnant?
Oh yeah, I just know that they miss their period when they're pregnant sometimes.
You don't know why it stops?
Because the egg is hanging on. The egg's got another egg.
Okay, I guess that is true. Pregnancy.
That's pretty good.
That's how you explain pregnancy to a child. It's an egg hanging on.
That's
just an egg
our
hanging on.
Our two eggs found each other.
No, they're not.
My sperm.
men don't have eggs.
My
too.
sperm found your.
Okay, they are different.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And it's really only. Is it really only one sperm that makes it to the end?
Yeah, really.
Or else it's twins.
Unless it, yeah.
So 2 would make it.
Yeah, I think
that means you really got some good sperm if you have twins, right?
No, it's just random chance, but it's fun to think that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. No.
Have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
No. Oh yeah, no, we did have to buy Plan B in New York once. We did.
See, the problem was Jeff in college was looking at vagina pictures.
I was learning on women.
Learning about vaginas.
You were exploring that.
And I was
oh god. I was getting ready. I was like a guy who trains his whole life to go to the Amazon rainforest to fucking to research
Jeff
piranhas.
Finally gets there, and I'm in there with a loincloth on.
Yeah, you're going right into the Amazon, no fucking boots on. He's getting bit by all the piranhas. I'm going in slow and steady. And they learn to love
Whenever
me.
a girl's like, I miss my period, I was never like, why? You know?
Yeah, I know. You should still, you know that half the planet goes by these tides, these menstrual cycles.
No, it's a big deal. I should have probably known that.
You did. I mean, you did. I didn't even tell you yet why. You don't even seem to really want to know.
Oh, yeah, no, tell me why. Tell me why.
Because women, their bodies prepare to get pregnant every month. That's why they're...
Oh, yes. A girl has told me that before. Before.
A licensed teacher, probably.
No, definitely not.
You didn't have sex ed?
Oh, no, I probably had sex ed, but a girl was telling me this, you know.
So this has come up in conversation with women recently. They're like, Alex, you show a complete lack of knowledge of female anatomy.
She's like, I'm on birth control. And I'm like, oh, it's great. And she's like, do you know why I'm on birth control? I'm like, sure. And they're like, you don't know why. Then they tell me why. But I'm watching The Departed. That's the problem. I'm watching The Departed.
You can't. They need to make the story of the menstrual cycle more interesting than
Put the story of the menstrual cycle in the middle of Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. That's the only way to teach men about women's reproductive rights. Put it in the middle of Wolf of Wall Street. You can't. It's like an ad you can't.
And that's
skip.
okay. How about this? This is actually something I knew. I think my girlfriend in college told me this about. Like that's why birth control works is because it makes your body think it's already pregnant, so it like denies.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, rushes the hormones.
It denies the.
Yeah, it's something about hormones. I don't quite understand that.
I don't quite understand it either.
You see, the Drago taught me a little something there, but
yeah, I give you a half tidbit.
I'm trying to be very kind to you. You really had a slow bus moment today.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know,
that was a low moment in men's history. One of the lowest moments for the already disgraced beta people, and
women will always be a mystery, though. Women will always be a mystery.
No matter how much you study them, there's always something more we're learning.
You can show me graphs, charts, pies.
At the end of the day, they're still gonna surprise you.
At the end of the day, the clit is not to be found.
Oh, that's such a myth. It's so easy to find.
It really is.
That's
right
like
there.
a thing that we all say and no one really knows why.
Yeah.
It's like.
I think some guys are just kind of lazy about it.
I mean, I think I was. So I was like 23, 24. I was really just mashing my fingers in there.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like a kid playing with mashed potatoes, kind of.
Kid playing with mashed potatoes?
Like you're just like moving your fingers through there for the ASMR feel.
What?
Yeah.
like it's like putty.
Kind of sounded
like it's putty from Sharper Image
yeah,
or something.
Exactly. That's kind of what it was. You're like, I can just move this anywhere I want. It doesn't. Well, because you think
she's like, does that feel good?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're taught as a man that like everything we do fucking rips. So I'm just like, whatever I do with my finger, she's gonna be lucky to feel it.
No,
you guys know you got to be good and kind about it.
You never cared about women's feelings.
I did not.
But you knew about the period cycles.
I knew about the period cycles.
I care about their feelings, but I don't know what's coming out of them.
I knew about the beast, but I did not love the beast. And
right.
now I've gathered both.
I've caressed the beast. I've loved the beast for many years.
Boy, has he taken the beast out to Carrabba's.
Yeah. Bonefish Grill, baby.
We will get sponsored by Carrabba's Italian Grill one day.
Or Bar Louie.
Those are the only
Whichever
two
one's
places
first.
You want to get sponsored by.
Bar Louie, I'll take a Bar Louie.
Bar Louie sucks.
I know.
Oh, okay, good.
This is a bit. This is
well,
one of the things we do on the pod.
You do have really bad opinions on restaurants. Like
Ooh.
chains. I feel like you like some really like
Oh,
your
Wendy's.
opinion.
My Wendy's.
That's
We've done
stunk.
that. We've done that. Wendy's.
What's your fast casual move? Like Culver's? Are we going Steak and Shake or like Chipotle?
I was just gonna talk about this too. I actually kind of stopped like eating like shit on the road. I can't really do it anymore.
What
you
do
just
you
feel
do then?
I'll wait for like a better option. Like I'd rather go to like a Panera than like a Culver's. I'll figure out a way to eat a salad on the road now. Because dude, when you eat that burger, you're
hate
just
to hear at the end of a road warrior, ladies and gentlemen. Drago's doing a VFW in Peoria, Illinois. He's like, I want a salad. I'll make it kale. Make me a kale salad. They don't even have it in the town.
Getting those fucking eating cheese curds at like 3:00 on a Saturday and then going to do 2 shows.
Is tough.
Is the craziest thing.
That shit is tough. Yeah.
Because then you don't. Because now it's not like you're 24. It's like you can't shit for 3 days and you're just like.
Yeah. You don't.
You know, it's gross. It's gross. Especially if you. Here's the thing. On the road, if you're gonna cut out one thing, you gotta. It's especially when you hit 30. You gotta cut out either cheese or beer. And I ain't cutting out beer.
Yeah, exactly. I get that. Eat healthy. I work out on the road a lot sometimes.
I gotta start doing.
You gotta
that.
go do a little 20-minute, 30-minute workout in the exercise room.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that because I'm trying to do these walk. My walks aren't the walks.
No,
aren't
the
really
walk
done.
ain't gonna. That's not gonna.
You gotta get the heart rate.
You
going.
can do whatever you want in a hotel exercise room. No one ever goes in them. You're just king of the castle. You could be naked in there on the elliptical. No one would know.
Right.
It's amazing.
You could be naked.
You could be naked in the elliptical at the Ramada Inn in West Grand Forks, North Dakota, and
no
one would know.
Dude, one time Ronan ran in his his normal shoes. Like he had these like he went to the
Ronan Hirschberg, friend of the pod,
amazing comedian, one of the best
comic
out there. Yeah, he had these normal like they were like leather shoes. They were like leather tennis shoes.
He's running in leather shoes.
Yeah, he's like I didn't bring any other shoes. He's like, so I just ran in these. I'm like, you're gonna wear those on the show tonight? He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with you? And then at the show, he fucking slaughtered.
Oh yeah, Ronan's the best.
Yeah.
Ronan might be my favorite comedian.
Guys like that, like that's where people, sometimes people talk about like how they'll be like these big comics or like hacks or whatever. They do shit like comedy, but it's like guys like Ronan, there's other comics. There's like amazing comedians that open for. They have to follow. People are still following guys like Ronan.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's when you know someone's good.
I guess
that's the mark of a good comedian is
their
they bring
opener.
good openers with them.
If someone's opener is just like hacky, shitty,
they bring like a guy who's been doing comedy for 4 months on the road with them. And
yeah,
you're like okay.
I've seen that a couple times at Zanies where like Zanies won't let the guy be like, oh yeah, he's here to feature, and they're like, well no, this guy's featuring, and like you're the feature, and like they're like, okay, well can you do guest spots? And the guy does like a 6-minute guest spot, and he's the worst
comedian, but they just like are their coke dealer,
and
so they get
yeah. Or like
he's really good at getting coke though.
But they do. So some of these comics, these like massive comics, they have these like cupcake openers because they make you look.
They make you look better. You're like, yeah.
The audience is snoozing after their 20 minutes.
It's why I have Drago introduce the pod every time because I seem incredibly eloquent and likable.
And he immediately just like dunks on me.
Exactly. It's perfect. I'm just like waiting there, like, what's he gonna say wrong?
That's a good.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm just a hunter waiting in the bushes.
We can't take them that far behind the curtain though for our stuff. And then
why?
They'll know.
No, they know. Our people are comedy fans. They like to hear about.
Wait, James, we haven't checked in on. I do want to look at our
countries. Let's look at the countries. Also, the numbers are. We've been getting more listeners every week. You guys, thank you for listening. We're very happy with it.
Thank you for listening. Wait, did we say this last time on the pod?
What?
Some people have been coming up to us during shows and after shows. Some people have been coming out to shows before we look at the countries. Guys, we really appreciate it. A guy has said that he was an idiot after a show. A guy came to Milwaukee. Somebody was at Sisyphus in Minneapolis.
I'm not. It's not new for me to have fans, but I guess it's interesting for Drago.
Right.
I'm just kidding. It's cool how many people listen to the pod.
It's fucking awesome. We really appreciate it.
It's cool. We'll try to keep it up for you guys. You know what? This is what I want to do this week. I didn't tell Drago this. We need to finally pick a day for our big race.
I can't do it yet.
You're not even in May.
No,
you won't be ready by mid-May.
Because I'm not running yet.
You just told me the other night you'd been
I ran
going on
twice
runs.
last week, but
You ran twice last
I
week.
can't. I'm not gonna race you until I know that I can beat you.
Oh my, that's such you wouldn't even do it for charity. Come on, he doesn't want to get money for charity, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless we get money for this pod, then
he
I'm
doesn't
not
even
racing.
care about the charity. I want to do it for charity.
No, we're paying our clip guy already too much.
Oh my God.
Fucking Tucker.
Our clip guy, our friend Tucker Brookshire, he's doing a great job.
Yeah,
And
you're on
Drago.
the chopping block, Tuck.
I think Tucker's doing great. Tucker's running through all the puss in town right now. Tucker's one of the most eligible bachelors in town.
I think he's gotta slow his roll. Maybe
Good for him.
Maybe.
For him. He's taking up where I left off. You know. I used to run through the neighborhoods. Now the stallion's been tamed.
One time Tucker really was. He's like, dude. He's like, I'm not sleeping that much. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I've been seeing like 6 different girls a week, and I'm like, that's like medically not good.
Yeah, that would be fun for about 2 months, and then that's no longer
2 months,
fun.
dude. That's just you can't do that for 2 weeks. Like that is bad.
I couldn't do that. To meet the energy to meet that many new
meet,
people.
woo, and then bed.
But then every time you're like the first time you have sex with someone, it always sucks. So it's really not.
Well, Jeff.
Well, you fit it in right away. Oh, come on.
Jeff.
Your first bone is out of this park.
Not every time,
world.
but but fitting it in is not the problem.
There's a certain. Everyone's got their angle. Woman's got an angle. You got to put it in at.
You fit it.
Some
in right
people
away.
like 35 degrees.
When people talk about bad sex, they're never like, it was so bad, dude. Fitting it in was just fucking brutal.
You know what I started doing in the last couple of years? I just tell the woman, "Can you just put it in for me?"
Well, that's kind of hot sometimes. Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
I always every time.
But in your voice, it can't sound great.
Well, because
you
I'm
put it in?
struggling for a while. I'm like,
put it in?
and then she's like, "You want me to put it in?" Yeah.
That's what Jeff's girls sound like. You want me to put it in, partner?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. The man cannot be stopped, ladies and gentlemen. The hate is flowing.
Okay, look at our countries. Australia is Australia is up from 70 to 135. I love that.
UK and Canada, not bad. Germany, thank God the Germans came around.
Wait, when did we get into the 300s with Canada?
Canada's that's a big jump recently.
Yeah, can you go back? Go back to Europe, please?
Canada's a lot in Ontario. It must be Toronto. We got a big Toronto fan base.
Toronto.
What provinces are we in Canada? That's what I want to know. I want to do some.
Squeeze actually
BC
was
is
in a.
British Columbia,
Ontario's
Ontario,
huge.
Quebec. What about the little? None in Nunavut or Yukon. One in Saskatchewan. Whoever is listening in Saskatchewan, I want you to message me.
Send a nude.
Send a nude. I don't care what gender you are. Send it, and I will.
Hey,
view
notice
it.
how Jeff clarified and I didn't. It's
Exactly.
because just gender is fluid to me.
Oh, I thought you were really gonna say something horrible there.
I'm sorry.
That was good.
Sorry.
Good for you.
It's fluid to me, maybe not to Jeff.
What? Shut the fuck up. I'm nothing but tolerant. Has Russia gone up? Are we still at a few?
Here, hold on.
Because the Russians have, you might have read in the news that they are retreating in Ukraine, all because of the You're an Idiot pod. They were expecting us to arrive
go back to
there.
Russia.
Yeah, what province in Russia is it in?
There's
That's
so
hard to
many, I
tell.
can't find
There's
it.
so what the fuck?
I would say there's too many.
Yeah,
maybe
people
Ukra-
forget
maybe-
how big Russia is.
Maybe Ukraine should go back and claim some land.
It's insane that country that's that big, we're looking at a map of Russia, that they are losing to Ukraine. I mean, that country it's the biggest country in the world by far. It's not even close.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't win.
We got Algeria.
There's an Algeria one?
There's like
Whoa. Wassalamu alaikum, walaikum assalam, Algeria.
you heard it from
You
Jeff.
heard it from me. That just means hello, I think.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh,
That is
Jesus.
not.
I think I should do a review question with you if you ever looked up what is Islam.
Assalamu alaikum.
No,
Did I say it wrong?
It's assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
I actually don't want to go through
Ya
this with
bitch.
you. Yeah, bitch. Arabic's a beautiful language. I learned I took 2 semesters of Arabic in college. It's very beautiful. We got Iceland. 2 in
yeah.
Iceland. Dang, Brazil, we got 8.
Brazil.
The pod's gone global.
Brazil, assalamu
We have
alaikum.
listeners in every continent except Antarctica. 6 out of 7 continents right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorab is here.
So Rob is our next guest just arrived, so we're gonna try to cut this one.
Yeah, where are we at, James?
We are done.
Yeah, we are. All right,
Well, no, we got it. Let's end it. Let's end it with some tact and some poise, like the fans have come to respect. Okay. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We put our hearts into this episode. I tried to teach Alex about women. He wasn't having it.
Wait a minute. What do you mean wasn't having it? I like learning about women.
He wasn't having it. What'd you learn? Right now, you get 20 seconds to redeem yourself.
Periods are when the lining of the uterine walls come down and the egg has to get it out.
Okay, you didn't get much better, but we'll take that.
Right, the egg has to get it out.
Why is the egg getting out? Because it didn't.
It has to.
Because what didn't happen to the egg? Why does the egg have to go?
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot.
It didn't get impregnated.
Oh well, yeah. Duh.
This is how frustrating it must have been to be your teachers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay, so so when it doesn't get pregnant, then it just bleeds out.
They bleed it out and they start
That makes
over.
sense though. That's every period.
Yeah, it's a period of time. Yeah, that's why it's called that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I said.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna end it, you guys. This was another great episode of You're an Idiot podcast. We usually would end more gracefully, but we have to record another podcast because I will be on the road next week in Colorado, and Drago will be where?
I'll be. Is this? Fuck.
2 weeks from now. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. Every time.
Yeah.
Every single time I have to tell him about this.
I'll be at the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago.
He will be at the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago. I will be at Comedy Fort in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's an amazing club. Come on out. This has been episode 16, I think, of You're an Idiot. Maybe 17. I don't remember. 17 episodes, N-word free now. You're an idiot for listening. Subscribe and review. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.